One of the comments said I should talk about photography and save this video for later because it'll make so much more sense when you have a camera in your hands. I've been a photographer for 20 some years. I originally wanted to create music videos and didn't. I chose photography. So let's do this. Types of cameras I will be talking about: DSLR or a mirrorless. These are the types of cameras where you can change the lens. It physically comes off, you can swap it. The lens is the most important part. It will determine whether or not you get good colors, sharp focus, fast autofocus, your depth of field, that's how blurry the background is around your subject. For example, I have a used camera that is 15 years old, and it is only 12 or 16 megapixels. Other than the dynamic range being not as good, I can still get really great photos with that because I have a good lens. So if you're looking for a camera, make sure you choose a good lens. The body doesn't matter quite so much. Start in manual mode. That will give you the most practice. You will learn the most. Most cameras, that's the M. You have three things that you really have to monitor, check, work with, and that's your aperture. That's the diaphragm blades that control how much light is coming into your camera. If it's wide open, shallower depth of field, and you may only get the person in focus, not the background. If it's really small, letting in a small amount of light, everything will be in focus. On the aperture, if you're taking pictures of people, stick to like 3.5 or 4. If it's a group photo, maybe 5.6, and that's your F number, f5.6. If you're doing street photography, maybe you need f8. That way everything's kind of in focus. And for landscapes, maybe an f11. If it's really sunny, f16. That one's a little iffy. You don't always have to go that high. Your shutter speed, that is like your 1/60 or 1/125. There is a rule to this. Say I am shooting 35 millimeter focal length. I would have 1/135. If it is a 50 millimeter focal length, I'm going to shoot at 1/60. That is my minimum. You start getting into your longer zooms. Say it's a 200 millimeter, you might want to be 1/200 at your minimum, but maybe you want to bump that up to like 1/500, because usually your lens is moving, your camera's moving, and you want it to be sharp. Next would be your ISO, or for those of you that have shot film, that is your film speed. That is how your sensor is going to react to the given amount of light. 100 ISO being the sharpest. You can't use that at night unless you're using a tripod, but indoors maybe 800. Sometimes you can get by with 400. And at night when it's dark like this, maybe you need like 256,000. It will introduce some grain into your photos, but if you have your shutter speed set properly and your f-stop set properly, your aperture, then what happens is, even though there's grain, you still get a pretty sharp image. I'd rather have an image with a lot of grain and have it be sharp and in focus than it to be blurry. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about and it needs to be brought a little more basic, put a comment. I will totally get some gear out and show you what I'm talking about. Any questions are welcomed, and I guess I'll keep doing videos on this.